Woohoo! Good morning, everybody! Welcome to a very snowy England. It's totally random. 2 days ago, it was 16 degrees and sunny, and then yesterday it shitted down with snow, and today it is 0 degrees. Certainly looking forward to a nice bit of sunny summer weather, that's all I can say. This morning I'm actually going to see Billy Hoskins. I'm taking Georgie's red Soarer to get the cage fabricated. You'll probably remember Billy back when we got the cage fabricated for Andy's PS13, Andy at Project D. Billy is a really sick fabricator. He's a classic example of someone who started a small business. He started pretty much from nothing, and over the last sort of couple of years he's built himself. He's now got a pretty good following, a pretty decent customer base. I don't actually know a huge amount about fabrication, and I can't weld either, so Billy might actually teach me how to weld. Nothing complicated like TIG welding. He might just sort of teach me how to do some basic MIG welding. I know some of you guys out there can probably do this stuff already, but a lot of you probably can't like me, so it'll be really interesting to see what it's all about and if I can kind of get my head around it. Marks out of 10?
I'm going to go with a 3.
Oh man! Quick massive thanks to all the new patrons. I think we're on 360 now, so another 140 to go, then I'll get a MONKY base. I've also put a new reward on there for 1,000. Once I get to 1,000, I'm going to employ a dedicated full-time cameraman, kind of like I used to have with Phil, so I can bring you guys a lot more sort of sick cinematic. Also, if anyone's watching and you haven't actually subscribed, could you do me a massive favour and subscribe? Even if you haven't even registered with YouTube, I think it takes about like literally 30 seconds to register. All you need to do is whack your email address in. So yeah, if you're not a subscriber and you're watching this, could you do me a huge favour and subscribe? Same thing with liking the videos. My videos don't seem to get a huge amount of likes. I think on that Matsuri video now there's 15,000 views and there's only 900 likes. So that's, I'm not very good at maths, but that's not a massive percentage. So yeah, if some of you guys that are watching could kindly keep giving the videos likes or dislikes. If you think I'm a twat, feel free to dislike the video. Likes and dislikes all help. Sorry to nag on, but yeah, just these little things like Patreon and likes and subbing will really help keep this channel going. So really appreciate it. Anyway, I'm now off to get my van, then I'm gonna go get my trailer, then I'm gonna go up to the farm, load the Soarer onto the trailer, say a quick hello to Scouts and head off to Billy's. And by magic we have Le Party van and the trailer in tow. It's a little bit snowy, so I might have to get my broom out in a second. We've got World's Strongest Man. He's literally just pulled the Soarer here with his bare strength.
Yep.
Mr. Scouse.
Mr. Universe.
Right, and here we have one snowy Soarer. We haven't got the CR cars in there, so these wheels are just temporary to move the bad boy around. She's looking a little bit snowy. We're now going to unwind the winch and drag the old girl onto the trailer. Health and safety at the workplace. The red beast is all good to go, all loaded, nice and safe and secure. It's about 45 minutes to get to Billy's, so I'm going to hit the road now and I'll see you guys down there very soon. Right, we hath arrived, Mr. Billy.
Hello.
I think I'm outside. I can see a car with a roll cage in it. Hi, dude. Boy. Welcome you back on the channel. It's been a while.
Yes.
Right, what should we do with this shit box? We've got the old girl in place, absolute mission because she does weigh a ton. We're going to unload her in a little sec. In the meantime, I'll quickly show you around Billy's temporary workshop. When you move into your new bigger place?
Hopefully in a couple of months now.
Couple of months, cool. So when I come back for some more cage work, hopefully you're sorted.
in the nice workshop.
Yeah. At the moment, Billy's got a pretty cool C33 Laurel here. It's got some pretty mad cage work going on, man. It's got a proper tubular rear end, isn't it? It's good for people like me who crash a lot. That's lovely. It's also got an X brace on the roof as well. Quick look down all the gussets. It's lovely, this, man. Did you do most fabrication work on this?
I did the cage myself, and then with the front end and rear end, I've been helping Chris out with the maths, basically.
Oh,
He's done
cool.
all the welding and...
Yeah, I didn't realise there's actually a lot of complicated maths behind all this roll cage stuff.
Yeah.
Useless for people like me that got a D.
Yeah.
Not good. It's pretty crazy though. It's also got a fuel cell in the back. Who did all the firewall?
Chris did that himself.
Chris did it. Crazy. Mad, isn't it? And you say this is probably going to be a bit of a sort of street car, a bit of a maybe a comp car. He doesn't know if he wants to compete in it yet.
Yeah.
But the cage for the Soarer is not going to be quite as complicated as this, is it? Well, as sexy as it is, nice door bars as well. Yeah, this is it's very complicated, isn't it? Jesus.
Yeah. Well, these like intrusion bars here, they're about a mil away from the windows.
Let's have a quick look.
The windows sit about literally a mil from that.
Yeah, is that sort of the skill where the skill lies, trying to get it all as nicely tucked and as tight as you can?
Yeah. And like the front legs are touching all the way up the pillar.
Let's have a quick look. You do lovely work, don't you?
Yeah.
That's exactly why I'll come back to you, man.
That touches the door.
Yeah, mad to think this is actually a four-door. What engine is this going to be running?
RB30.
RB30. Crazy. It's quite mad because a lot of people aren't really doing RBs these days. It's all sort of Jay-Z everything, isn't it? So.
Well, it came out of his S13 comp car. It was running like 500, just over 500 brake last year.
Crazy. It's all going inside here.
Yeah.
Mad, man. This is going to be a proper weapon when it's done.
It's got S13 wise fab on it. So.
Yeah, lots of lot. Do you reckon he'll be up for doing a review when he's done?
Probably, yeah.
Do you reckon let John drive? That's a lovely bit of work, that. And what are you doing to this Type R?
That was a TIG welded T45 cage.
Just TIG welded? Oh yeah. That is lovely, isn't it? Shit, how long does it take to TIG weld it, man? Surely a lot longer than a regular...
Days.
Literally.
Adds days to the time.
Crazy, man. That's so nicely done, isn't it? Look at that. Oof. I'd love to say I can weld like this, but I have no idea how it all works. But hopefully, Billy's going to try and teach me, attempt to teach me.
A little bit of MIG.
Yeah, a little bit of MIG welding. God, it's lovely in here, isn't it? Lovely gussets down the side again. It's a nice car, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do like this. Man after my own heart, the old Honda. What engine is this going to be? Just KTM?
I don't know anything about Hondas, to be honest.
I don't either, I just pretend I am.
Mate is taking it to Nürburgring.
Oh, right.
Wants to break 8 minutes.
Well, yeah, it looks like a Honda engine to me, so that's about as far as my knowledge goes. I think that should be a K20 mix of it. What's this little gem in the corner?
This is my 4-door R32 Skyline. So, not been touched.
Yeah, it looks like work in progress.
Yeah, big work in progress.
That's the problem, man. People like yourself spend all this time making all of our cars lovely,
Yeah.
and you neglect your own cars. What's the story behind this?
I picked it up at the start of the year. It'll be like my show car.
Yeah.
I got sort of halfway through the roll cage. That's ticked as well.
Yeah, and then just put it on the back burner for a bit.
And then yeah, been too busy.
And then life came.
Yeah.
Trying to make a few P's. That's lovely that. And what lump are you gonna run?
That'll be a VQ.
VQ, nice.
Twin turbo VQ.
Cool, man. Like that's the 350 lump. Yeah. Sweet, dude. Quite interesting. Now, not a lot of people use those engines, just because I think it is quite expensive to do the turbo conversion, but results will obviously be pretty good once you do it. Look at that. Also got a fresh brew as well. Proper customer service. Not bad. Once we've bought the Soarer in, we're just going to run through with you guys what kind of cage Billy's going to do. It's going to be nothing too complicated because the car is going to be predominantly used on the street. But yeah, we'll show you guys in a sec once the bad boy's off the trailer. There we go. That's the old Civic out of the way. Now we've just got to sort out this beast. Massive thanks to Dave at Garage 21 who very kindly replaced my jockey wheel for me. Without him, this wouldn't even be possible. that is all sorted. What a fucking palaver. It's definitely a lot easier coming off than it was going on. But at least the Soarer is now sitting pretty in good old HDF. What are we thinking then, Billy, with this cage? Obviously we want to make it sort of relatively streetable. And Georgie's a girl, so she's got to be able to get out of it with a short skirt without looking indecent.
Dignified.
Yeah, looking a bit dignified, yeah. What are we going to do? Sort of quite basic, like double door bars?
Yeah, double door bars, easy to get in. We'll have to put a roof brace in because it's a sunroof model.
What's that going to be like? Like a sort of X brace at the top?
Just a diagonal.
Diagonal, okay, cool. What about in the back, Billy? X brace? Or
Yeah,
just a rear diagonal?
X-brace. Or maybe just one diagonal and a harness bar.
What do you think of the car though? It's pretty clean on the whole, isn't it?
It is actually.
I'm not sure what it'd be like after the first drift day, but at the moment it looks pretty sick.
Say that,
Yeah. It was actually quite mad. I'll see if I can get hold of the photos later on. There's actually loads of Polaroids on this car, and at one stage it had a full repaint. It had a PlayStation 1 in the back, had TV screens in it, so it was pimped out at some stage. Loving it, man. We're gonna be doing like fucking sunroof skids, man. It's not ideal, really, is it? In the sort of race world, having a sunroof isn't the sort of the best thing, is it?
No.
Ideally, you want a sort of coupe without sunroof, so it's a nice solid roof. Roughly whereabouts will the door bars come up to against the door?
Probably about halfway, so you can have half a door card at least for a street car.
Yeah, cool. Obviously all the speakers have got to come out.
Yeah.
So we haven't got any, we won't have banging tunes, but it doesn't really matter. Billy's built a huge amount of cages for different cars, track cars, race cars, drift cars, you name it. He also does exhaust fabrication as well. When my Mark II arrives, Billy's actually going to build me a full custom exhaust. So once that arrives, we'll show you what it's all about. You've got a much bigger head than me.
Push that in.
Big brain that is.
Push that in and twist it.
Oh, got it. So I've got a little brain.
So once you've pulled the trigger,
yeah,
keep the weld pull in between the two pieces.
Yeah, so right down the line.
Slowly just move across.
Okay. You look a bit apprehensive.
I'm a really bad teacher.
No, you're not, man. I'm probably a really shit student, to be honest with you. So how close do I go? Right on it?
A little bit back.
A little bit back, yeah?
Yeah.
Whoa! And then just go along like that, yeah?
Yeah, not too quick.
What does that look like? Terrible.
Yeah, you've moved too quick. That's incredibly...
Is that way too quick? So I need to go a lot slower, yeah?
That's what you call a cold weld.
Oh man! Well, I've done a cold weld, schoolboy first mistake. Right, let's try again. Is that good?
It's a bit better.
Yeah, getting there?
Yeah.
Alright, keep going along.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm terrible. Marks out of 10.
I'm gonna go with a 3.
Oh man! Terrible.
It's a lot better.
Yeah, we're getting there?
Yeah.
Should we flip it round?
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, that is my first ever attempt, YouTubers, so yeah, not too bad. I'm not going to win any prizes for design, am I? But it's a start, Right, should we flip it round?
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you what, we'll spin this round and then we'll show them how it should be done by a pro. Right, take 2. Where's the thing? There. How about that? It's straight, but it's not actually fucking touching the bottom, is it?
Yeah, it's a much better speed.
Yeah, man.
But it's not quite
far enough down. No. Should we just leave that and carry on?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I'm getting it. Well, sort of. God, it's so much fucking hell. It's like a fucking cake. It makes you realise how skilled you are at doing this, man, because this ain't fucking any easy task, is it? Now we're going to spin it round and show you how it should be done. That is the reason you wear gloves. What happened?
A savage welding burn that got very infected.
It doesn't look like the correct bandage tape either, man.
Plasters fall off.
Bloody fabricators. Fucking tough as nails, these fabricators. Right, this is how it should be done, peeps. You're just showing off now, man. I'll give you a 10 I'll give you a 9 out of 10. No one's perfect.
9. Yeah.
Nah, that's lovely, man. Look at that. So yeah, that is how it should be done. I'll leave all the contact details for Billy in the description, so if you guys want to get in contact with him, feel free. That pretty much completes today's video. Hopefully you didn't laugh too much at my welding skills. Don't think I was too bad. I'll try again next time. We're going to be catching up with Billy on Wednesday. Sweet, look forward to that. As always, make sure to check out my Patreon app down here. Another 140 people, then we'll be getting a sick ML headquarters. Think of all the naked ladies in bikinis, very nom nom. Make sure to give me a like if you think I'm sick, give me a dislike if you think I'm a dick, and I'll see you soon. Peace.